Hey, how are we? Good to see you all again. Welcome back. Hope you had a great weekend. Just loading in the screen now. It's a little bit long. Normally I can hit the load button and I can do the thing. Flaming, g'day. You're a pirate.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Why are you a pirate today, Flaming? Hey, g'day, Nick. Hope you all had a good weekend, had a good restful break. Known cold, how are you? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Known cold. Sorry to hear that.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Admit, I just did a lot of sleeping on the weekend. You feel like being a pirate? Arr! Alright, give us an R. Flaming. Flaming the pirate. Alright, now we're on track. Alright, just making sure everything, just doing a quick check. Sometimes with a reload, it can go a little bit funny. You can lose things like depth modules and all these things. No, we can access the upgrades. We've got the modules. It appears to be here. That's sad to hear, Known cold. Same to hear. I am now a unicorn. Is that because you couldn't Flaming? You had to change your you changed who you were today. How are you, Nick? Did you have a good weekend? Alright, so let's change a bit of this back. Let's get some titanium in here. Alright, today is a super exciting day. Guys, today is the day. So obviously on Thursday, because it wasn't Friday, and thank you very much for your patience on for Friday. So last Thursday, we found the main alien facility. We explored all the rooms. We obviously met the Emperor, the Sea Emperor. She has given us a new blueprint to hatch her enzymes, which is eye stalk seed, sea crown, fungal sample, ghost weed, and the bulb bush. Now, I didn't get up to much either. I actually had a big week last week. I did a lot of streaming, obviously this during the day, a lot of streaming at night. So I got to admit, I came to the weekend and I was just exhausted. I was exhausted from sitting in the computer, I think, for too long. So just having a little bit of a break. So we need to find these components, and we will find them. Okay, and the reason I say we will find them is I can show you what they look like. Let me melt a couple of these to start off with. So what we're going to do is we're going to hatch the enzymes, we're going to hatch the eggs, and we're going to get the cure, and we're going to go from there. Alright. So the couple of things that we want to do is we're going to obviously where we got rare, we're going to take the enzyme back. We'll get rid of portal 2 and all these. We'll get a few blueprints that are just getting in our way. So we can get rid of that one, we can get rid of that one, that one, that one, that one. Oh, no, we don't want to get rid of the Cyclops. Ruby and quartz. Ruby and quartz. So today, what are we going to do today? What do we got? Flaming. The ghost weed, one ingredient is in the sea. Yes, you can find, yes. Lots of titanium, lots of titanium. All right, let me just see if we're here, because I tried to read it off of this screen. Give me a second. There I am. All right. Watch the advert. Okay, so we are going to find the ingredients. Then we're going to find out what happens next. Obviously go through with the cure. Then we want to start bringing everything back, which means that we need to make our way back to our Cyclops. We need to find our way back here. And then we need to start preparing for the next phase, which is going home. Which is a little bit sad, but it does mean that this week, by the end of February, we should. So I'd say realistically, Wednesday would be launch day. Okay, it should be more exciting than the SpaceX launch, I think. Probably won't have as many viewers as the SpaceX launch, maybe. I think they got about 2 million viewers. All right, so let's go in. Now, yes, thank you very much. Obviously, as you said, you've got one of the ingredients is in the Sea Emperor room, you've got all the other things. Now, for those that have been watching me from the beginning, you may have seen that I've been collecting plants. Hey, look what we've got here. But I'm not going to use these plants, because obviously if I use these, then have you repaired the aura? Yes I have, known cold. I repaired it to stop the radiation leak. That is correct, yes. So this is what we're looking for, and that is the only reason I have them here. So except for the bubble thing, which was a predator thing to drop in there. Obviously this is your eye stalker, this is your ghost weed, and this is your bulb bush, or your pygmy bulb bush. Obviously what we don't have, which as you've pointed out, is the mushroom fungus and the what's that? I can't think of the name. I'll know it when I see it. And the sea crown. So we're not going to use these, because it means that I could probably launch and finish it, and we could close off within about an hour and a half. I could be off the planet, but we said we don't want to do a speed run. So what we're going to do is going to look for these items, and we're going to find the items as if we were doing it to play the game. So people watching that need a little bit of tips, which people do watch it after I stream it, they can find out how to find the equipment. So let's head back in there and let's start finding the equipment. How's that sound? So same thing, we're going to head back to the alien island.
Welcome aboard Cap Systems Online.
Oop. So the good thing, I think the good thing about that example is people that aren't familiar, because sometimes the picture can be a little bit tough on what it looks like. But at least that way you know the types of plants. Hey Tyrones, how you going? Thank you for popping in as always. I like the fact that you pop into my YouTube video, my YouTube stream, I think on the way to work, and then you pop into my Twitch stream later on in the evening on the way back from work. I had to think of a couple of things that I might stream, and both of these games I haven't. So once we get to the end of this, what I'll do is I will list a couple of games that I was thinking of streaming, and then maybe take some votes, because I've actually enjoyed it. This time slot really suits me. I do the things in the morning. I stream for 2 hours. I like the content that it's just 2 hours. I go have a long break and a dinner. I usually go for a walk. It's a cooler part in Thailand, so it's actually a little bit more enjoyable. And then I jump back on in about 4 hours time after a 3-4 hour break, and then sort of stream until early hours of the morning. But I stream different games, so I think the games that I enjoy streaming on YouTube are more story driven, like this, as in you explore, there's a bit of a story, there's a bit of a background. The games that I sort of stream on Twitch are more Factorio, RimWorld, Prison Architect. They're more, I don't want to say games, but there's no, in some cases like RimWorld or Prison Architect, there's not really an end state. And each session may look very similar. Now what I'm going to do is, I don't know, I know you can take your prawn suit through, but does anyone know if you can take your sea moth? Let's give it a go. I have never done this before, so let's see if you can take your sea moth. Ah! Where am I? I'm inside. The crush depth is not hurting. Ah! I'm waiting for the... Cool. Yes, I know, it is cool, isn't it? Alright. So, let's head back up here then. That is super cool. Can you kill the Sea Emperor? That's... Alright, let's jump up here. Wow, okay, I was the same thing, like when I was actually in that, should have had some food, shouldn't I? And some water. That's alright, I think there's some in the prawn. So, anyone know a good screen recording for... No, I don't. I just use, well I use two actually, I use Streamlabs OBS for Twitch, and I use a different one for YouTube, and that's only because of yeah. So you're saying OBS isn't all right? Let me just see if we've got water and food in here, or this could be a very quick trip. Ah, Nick. You are... I completely forgot about the satellite, but we have water and we've got food, so we are good. And yes, exactly right, we do have the satellite base. Alright, so if we're following the game as we want to, as we said, we need to find ice stalk, sea crown, fungal, ghostweed and bulbush. So let's go through the first door. So with 4 doors, we can find one ingredient in each of these doors, and that's what the doors are here for. With the 5th ingredient is readily available in the Emperors. Now I have also been told that you can physically, if you look hard enough, find each of the ingredients inside inside her aquarium as well. No problems at all. All right, welcome to all the viewers. It's great to have you. We're actually at the end of Subnautica after three plus long weeks of streaming 2 hours a day. So it's been a fantastic time. We're just at the stage now where we're just finding the enzyme to hatch the enzymes. So please, I see that there's a lot of viewers this time around. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask at any stage of the game. We're definitely here to help. So the first one, the first door we're at, I'm just going to drink the water now. So the first one we're at is the Lost River. And we know in the Lost River we have these things, which I don't have. I don't know if you can get an egg for those things. And whilst we're here, we also want to turn some music on, because it, remember, the music dies down every time. But there we go, there's your eye stalk. Oh, sorry, your ghost weed by mistake. So let's jump in there and grab ourselves a ghost weed. So this one, for those that have just joined us, we are near Life Pod 2. So if I bring this one down to Life Pod 2, Life Pod 2 is 400 meters up that way. This is also where you'll see a ghost. Where's the ghost Leviathan? Ah, she's disappeared. Ah, there she is, or he. So let's head back into this one. You know what? That was so horrible, Flaming. It was actually. You're exactly right, Terrains. We are so close to around about 30 hours, and that's what I normally sort of say. You can rush it and do it around the 20 hours. But I think somewhere between 25 to 35 is a nice game playing time to do start to finish. Then obviously you can stay and make your base and just have fun. You don't have to leave the planet. Alright, so let's head back in this way. Chafe Gaming, good to see you again. You found it all earlier? Awesome. Awesome. So that's the first one. Ghost weed. And this is how the game is made for you to find them. So we'll now go, knowing that this is where all the eggs are, we will now go in this door. You're already over 40 hours. You obviously don't want to leave the planet Terrains. I would love to see the size of your base. 40 hours just means you've got an extensive one. No problems at all, Gnome Cold. We will see you when you get back. $155 hours of content. Yes. Alright, so number 2. Door number 2. Sometimes door number 2 can be a little bit funny. This is door number 2, and there you go, straight out the door. So they don't actually make it overly difficult for you. Straight out the door, we have our eye stalk. So door number 2, as we said before, is literally in the Cragfields, which is near Life Pod 7. So that one's a very easy one. No, you know, if you rush it, you actually miss out on some of the best parts of the game. I've probably finished the game, as we said before, 4 or 5 times. And it is the first time I've used the orange tablet. It's the first time I've had a crab snake. I've collected a crab snake egg. So just taking your time, looking for things, just having fun, you can certainly get a lot more out of the game. And I think the egg collecting is a fun part of the game. I think it's a great part of the game. Setting up your little aquariums, collecting the eggs, watching them hatch. So that has given us eye stalk and ghost weed. Jeez, that's scary. It just scared the crap out of me. Like, I didn't know what that was. Door number 3. I don't know how much I've got in the game, Flaming. I'm probably close to you, I'd say. But I enjoy it. Like, I mean, I played it the first time like everybody else, and it took me hours to find things. I was lost. I was stuck. And then I played it again once I knew this one could not be easier. Because your pygmy bulb bushes are literally right out the front of the door. So let's grab a pygmy bulb bush. Oh, ampule. Sorry, one of the eggs have done. So there's the bulb bush.
It is your primary directive to swim closer to that beautiful creature.
I'm getting hypnotized.
Swim closer.
Swim closer. It's beautiful.
Swim closer now.
Swim, it's beautiful.
It looks so friendly.
I think it just licked me. I've been a hoarder, have a multi-purpose room full of lockers and every ingredient's nearly covering the shallows. Well, I would like to see your base. Are you in creative or you're actually in the story? Are you in survival? Oh, I should have scanned. I should have scanned that thing. It'd be nice to get an egg from it too, actually. Alright, so 3 ingredients, 3 super easy ingredients. Whoops, wrong way. Actually, matter of fact, completely wrong door. The tab says update requested. I don't know why it's not starting. Have finished all but building the rocket. Just looking around every place I've not been. Yeah, I know. I don't want to give you a spoiler, Chafe, but they're yeah, no, I won't say anything. I'll let you build your rocket and take off. Well, actually, I don't think it's a spoiler, but it can help you. If you build the rocket, Chafe, save it just before you take off, it means that you can come back to the save file. It doesn't actually stop the game. You can come back to the save file and you can keep on looking. Which means that, yeah, so therefore you can still have an explore and things like that. Oh, okay, no problems at all. Yeah, sorry. Because that's what I've done. What do we need? We need food. 75? Yeah, we can take that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Stabilizing? I just got a full belly. Alright, let's go for this one. Door number 4. And look at that. The hardest problem you have here is deciding which mushroom you're going to take a sample from. So let's just take a mushroom sample, which is, and this one is a little bit hard in the ingredients. Even I got stuck. So it says that you need a fungal sample. So it took me a while to realise that was exactly what we needed. So the last thing we need is the sea crown. So let's jump back in. We are going to be close on water, but I think we're going to be able to do it. And then actually, hey, no problems. Thank you very much for popping in, Chafe Gaming. Great to have you. Thank you for jumping in. Have a good sleep, and we'll see you next time. Ah. Alrighty, so that's... We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only a little one, so please don't think you've missed out on it. So the last thing we're missing is our sea crown. Now, there's 2 places we can get the sea crown, but obviously the most obvious is door number 5 because it's there. So let's grab the sea crown from here. And it will work well with the water. Ah, you don't do the diving technique here. That's a bit silly.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, within your base, you've got holes. You've got holes here. You've got holes all around the outside. Now, I've actually been told that if you explore them deep enough, you can actually find... It's so nice that these things aren't attacking you or freaking out that you're inside. But the only thing I haven't found in here is minerals. But you just look around, go inside a hole, and I saw one straight away as soon as we came inside. So basically everything, I've been told that everything that's outside is also inside. So just look around, redwort. No, I know, I know. It was a shocker, Nick, I know. Cave Walsh. Hey, and look what the next one is. There she is. I've also been told by someone, I think it was someone that was in the stream, that they said One, and we're going to take two because I want one sample for myself. And I'm going to take one of these because I've always liked them. I want to grow one. So, if we've done our maths right, bang, eye stalk seed, sea crown, fungal sample, ghostweed and bulb bush. We've done. Also, the thermometer is in the blueprints, but it's not in the fabricator. Only after I googled, I found out they removed it from the final. Ah. Very interesting. I have not made... Are you talking about this thermometer? The HUD temperature display... Is that the one you're talking about, Cherones? The Rogue is the stealthiest of the makeup for those that know... So now let's head back. We will make, how do we make it? We make it via advanced material. We just make it via fabricator. We'll do it this way. Okay, let's go. Let's see if it works. Actually, I'm going to save it because I agree with yourself. I don't think we should be able to get in here. But let's go. Let's light speed. Go! See, I never knew that. Never knew that, Cherones. I got to. How quick was it to come back? So that spits us out by the alien island. And let's go make ourselves some enzyme, enzyme 42, or the hatching enzyme. I shouldn't say enzyme 42. We're making the hatching enzyme. So as part of your mission, Cherones, to actually make every blueprint in the book, is it? I've realised there's one blueprint we have not found. Ah, yes. Sorry, did I spell it wrong? Did I? Ah. I'm so sorry, Nick. Yes, you are completely correct. I'm going to pay more attention to the spelling, Nick. I've been awake, I've got no excuse. Yes, no, it would. It would, I do understand. We still don't know what these things do we? Like, we've tried to capture one. We've tried to stick it to a base, it's just disappeared. I'm gonna have to read up on them because they were only put into the game just before release, so they must be able to do something funny or creative or something. Permission the dock.
Seek fluid intake.
Perfect timing.
Captain.
Perfect timing. So let's quickly grab some water. We don't want a coffee. Wow, that didn't work, did it? Let's throw these in.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And we're good. Actually, we'll tidy this up. So we want to plant this last one. So I want to plant... We want to plant a sea crown. And we want to plant not a rogue, a rouge cradle seed. Hey! Serious? How are you? Didn't even see you there slip in the bottom? Good to see you, thank you. Welcome to the stream. We are keeping calm and we are about to make our hatching enzyme. So we've got our eye stalk seed, our sea crown, our fungal sample, our ghostweed and our bulb bush. Let's make our hatching enzymes. Takes up a fair bit of our, there we go. Now we are good. I also got some gold, so let's just put that away. I can probably camp comfortably, but I won't get rid of any of these things. But we will start collecting some stuff because obviously we've got some pretty big building to do. The wiki says you can attach to rocks and vehicles to make them float. I think you can jam them in the bioreactor too. I guess, yes. No, you're exactly right, Nick. I think, as I said, the super quick way would have been to go to the farm and to just farm them off the stuff I'd already done. But to be completely honest, not everyone would have been farming them throughout the day. But I agree with you. I think having those ingredients right out the front of those doors probably had it too simple. I think for me, and I agree, I think literally going outside the portal and sort of having that bulb bush right in your face, I think that was probably a little bit too simple. But let's go back and let's talk to the Emperor. Let's get some food first. Hey, Kiwi. How are you, mate? Kiora? What time is it in New Zealand? 6 hours? It's probably about 9-10 p.m, is it? 9:15, 10? Oh, hold it. Let's go have a look to see what hatched. We had a couple of things hatch while we were away. So these are still doing fine. We've got our rabbit ray, we've got our jelly ray. Oh, here it is. We've got our crash fish and we've got our bone shark, so not a problem. And in our other one, we have, here we go, we've got our crab snake, we've got our amp eel, that one's kind of cute. And we've got our lava lizard. I don't know what the lava lizard is eating, considering it eats lava. So the one we're missing... Yeah, you do have pets. Oh, it's 7 p.m. 9:16. Yeah, no, it's cool. It is really cool. So we're still missing our crab squid though. The crab squid egg is the one that we're still trying to find. We don't have stalker. So I do. My favourite one is still the crash fish though. The one-eyed crash fish. I think that is just the cutest one. Yeah, I'm missing a crab squid, exactly. So, are we missing... Is he still around here or has he disappeared? Sometimes they disappear. Hello? Like that. I think we've lost it. Oh, there he is. What's he doing over there? Wait, hello? Hey. Okay, let's go take our hatching enzyme and go back to the Emperor. Oh, Kiwi! You don't play. This one is our cuttlefish. So you can actually, it's actually like your little pet. Wait, come here. Come here. Oh, it's done it again. But you can... You can play with it. You can actually make it follow you and stuff like that. Hey, MacLever, yes. The crazy one on the bottom. Yeah, that's just a crazy one on the bottom. We don't have that one. We could actually get... That's a fairly easy egg to get. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. A sand shark, there you go. It does bite pretty hard though. Come on. It's fairly grumpy. It's a bit of a nutter at the moment, isn't it? Lakari, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Mech, what will you be doing in Singapore? Work or pleasure? Good question, Mech. When... Oh, did I mention Singapore, did I? I like the fishes, Lakari. I think... I do know what you mean, Mech. I would thoroughly recommend it. I just find it a fun game. I find it's not repetitive. It doesn't have hours and hours of grinding. I think it's got a really interesting storyline. Hopefully the times you've watched it on YouTube haven't been a spoiler for you. I think the content is also, there's a lot of game-changing steps within the game as well. Like you start the game, and I know you said you've watched a lot of content. When you start your game, you start in this. 30 hours ago. So the story is about 30 hours worth of content, Mech. And you start here. You literally start in this chair, and that is how you start the game. And you climb at the top and you see your spacecraft crashed and you see nothing but water all around you. And that's how you start the game. And then I find it quite nice. Yeah, as you said, a couple of scary bits, a couple of scary monsters, and I think it's got a really atmospheric, sort of engaging storyline that I think is good. And yeah, I think that's the other one too. Maybe it's like I get car sick, Mick. So being an Australian, we're used to long country drives to get from A to B. And if I'm a passenger, like when I was a kid, if I was a passenger, I'd have to tell my dad to stop and pull over because I'd get car sick all the time. I think the difference is because I'm driving the car here, I'm not feeling the nausea. I guess watching it, and you don't know if I'm going to go right or if I'm going to go left. I don't mean to try and make you sick by turning things around. That may have something to do with it as well. Maybe if you're... Are there any other games that you feel the same way in? Or is it just when you mainly watch YouTubes or watch videos? I find it is a relaxing game. You don't have to rush. There's no scary time limits. Things aren't going to blow up on you if you don't sort of do it. I am lost. Oh, there's my base. So let's go back and see the Emperor. Let's head back in this door.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Fallout 4 on Xbox One can make me nauseous. Yeah, that's... I find if I watch, maybe I just get car sick. If I watch, motorsports types of games, I do get a little bit, or flying games. I find if I watch a like World of Warplanes or something like that, if that's still, that used to sort of make me a little bit. Battlefield 1, you know, when it's bouncing around and things like that, that can sort of be a little bit hard on the eyes. Hey, Battle Sheep, how you doing? Good. Been working on my beard, Battle Sheep. Look at that. See, it's pretty good. I do lie. I shaved last night. Maybe even shaved this morning. I can't remember. Alright guys, thank you to everyone who's watching the stream. It's good. It's really good to have you on. We're coming to the end of about 3 weeks worth of streaming for Subnautica, and then we're going to take a vote on which game to stream next. I do have a couple of suggestions. What's in the works? Well, when we do this and come back, I will go through some of the games that I was thinking of, just so I get them right. Oh no, not at all, Nick. Not at all. And if anyone has a game suggestion, more than happy for them to suggest a game. Oh, I didn't battle. I'll be completely honest with you. I did not. And what's it called? It's called Beards the Band, or just Beards? Yeah, so Hunted, I think I'll do Hunted. It's because it's not really storyline driven, Kiwi, the Beards. I will do Hunted I'll do Hunted tonight, the Hunt tonight on Twitch. So I think it's more probably a Twitch type of stream. Whereas the ones that I would do here, Kiwi, are probably more story driven. So some of the things I was thinking of is, and maybe, like I said, something that's not completely out now. I mean, I've got, or something like the Hunt is just going to be a repetition of doing the same thing, because it's the same, and the same thing. I can Twitch stream it. I can Twitch stream it for a couple of hours, and it's a fun thing. But it's not a case of going, you know what? There's 30 hours of actual content to do the story. So, for instance, if I was going to, hypothetically, if I was going to stream Call of Duty, the latest one, I wouldn't do Call of Duty the multiplayer. I would actually do the Call of Duty storyline as an example, but I probably wouldn't, because it's something similar. But if you have some ideas, I'd really appreciate. Yeah, no, I think it's just a little bit different. Like, I'll do the Rim Worlds, I'll do Oxygen Not Included, all those on Twitch. But we're doing Echo at the moment on Twitch. We're missing you in Echo, Kiwi. I think your shop's empty. Okay, guys, here we are. We are back inside. We have our hatching enzymes. Let's head down here. Is she going to park down? Oh, she's coming. Here she comes. I like how loud this is. Oh, no, she's done that completely quiet. Sort of. Let's insert the hatching enzymes and let's see what happens. Oh, aren't they cute? Hello! 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 Oh, there you go. There's a photo. Hello! Oh, you're a little bit stiff, aren't you? Yeah, now you can loosen up. Obviously the runt of the litter, the last one there. I think I've already scanned one. I scanned the dead one, I think.
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seeds to a new land, or a creature so small it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
That's a bit sad, isn't it? We need some oxygen. So, round about now, I wish I brought the sea moth in here. So let's just get some air. Wish there was an easier way. There we go, we're back up. So we'll go talk to the little baby. Whoop, there they are, they're still here. So It's a little bit sad though. Those bubble corals were down. Yeah, they were. You're exactly right, Nick. The problem that I have with it is it's just yeah. So if I was desperate, I would have. It's just a slow fix. So the hatches. You're exactly right. There was something that was. I can do a bone shark. I don't know why I can do a bone shark. I thought I would have scanned it inside. Whoop, they've gone. They've done the runner. Who was looking after the kids? Alright, let's head out here. Hey, Daniel, how you going? Alright, there they are. Well, and more importantly, it's what they're spitting out. So you are correct, Nick. So you can do it, and as I said, juvenile emperor specimens producing a high potent form of enzyme 42, which should be capable in fully curing individuals of the alien bacterium. The species hatches relatively fully formed and independent, perhaps reflecting the fact they may fend themselves when they are first born away from their parents. The specimen is healthy, exhibits signs of positive attitudes to life. Isn't that nice? So, here we go, guys. Enzyme 42. Touch the refined enzyme 42. So remember, they've just spat this out. Yeah, concentrated enzyme 42. So now, 2, self-scan.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
We are done. Hey, hello. How are you? I should bring my cuttlefish over here. Maybe they would want to play with the cuttlefish. And that's the other one. Do you see the warper? Theoretically...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, just saving. Let's go find that warper. Because now... the warper, only the warper, not everybody else, the warper and I should be friends. Do you know you can kill a reaper and a sea emperor? Yes. There's a total of 4. Yeah, so I've found 3, Daniel, but I haven't found... Daniel, but I haven't found the 4th one. Where's this warper? So I've found one in the mushroom biome, I've found one at the Degassi site, and I've found one at the Flora and Fauna Research Cave underneath the Degassi 500 metre site. Where's the warper? I can hear it. When you want to find one, you can't. Come out, wherever you are. Come out. I heard it. I heard the ping. I just cannot see it. Oh, heard it again. Might be around this side. When you don't want to see them, you bump into them. I forgot. I didn't. Ah, there it is. Alright, let's see if we can be friends. You don't want to play now? Okay. So, besides the fact it's swimming inside a rock, which is a glitch itself. Wait, where are you going? Come here. I don't want to go that way because of the Leviathan, but clearly it didn't want to play. Thank you very much. Now, did you, are you able to gather the cure to distribute the sick creatures out in the world? So, a couple of things to answer that question. The first of all is, what I understand is these little things, what I've been told, and I cannot confirm it, what I've been told is these little juvenile emperors will leave the location. There's only one here, so it means the other 4 have disappeared already, and they're not randomly. There's actually locations where they are. No way. Are you really? No, I'm short. Don't get me excited. Battle? $2,000 subs. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. I really mean it. That is extremely appreciated. So, as I said, only sort of a new YouTuber last year that started, so that is a huge milestone for me. So, yeah, I really appreciate your support and your feedback for those that hit the subs today. So, yeah, no, thanks. Thanks for the congratulations, and thank you for those. I assume it was probably someone in this channel that was number 2,000. So, thank you. It does. It means a lot to me because it... yeah, it makes me sort of, it gives me the, I guess the inspiration to keep making better content. Yeah, beers all round. I'm growing the beard tonight. Obviously, if I get the beard, it's just going to go viral. I know. I'm actually doing the shaving because I just don't want to be, just go to have my channel go to viral. All right, so let's head back. Oh yeah, so where I was going, so what I understand, whoops, sorry, is those, oh really? Don't say that, someone must have dropped. Did you? Lol, someone's just taken their subscription back. No. Someone's taken their subscription back at $1.99. Now you're 2,000. Oh, you're playing with my head, guys.
Seek fluid intake.
Good, let's go get some water. I don't know. Maybe my wife did. It's back to 2,000 anyway. Hey! Andreas, how are you going? Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, so where I was going, Nick, my understanding is those juvenile emperors are now at certain locations. So you can do two things. If you don't want to take off, you can actually now go search for them. And I actually hear they grow up quite quickly. So within a couple of day-night cycles, they're actually almost fully grown and they're not aggressive. So you can actually swim up to them, but they're fully grown sea emperors. They're still excreting the enzyme 42, and then the peepers are the ones that actually go and peepers can actually go and swap that over. Minecraft, I do like Minecraft, Daniel. I'm actually playing Echo at the moment, which, you know what, if there was, when there's going to be a Minecraft 2, I do think Echo is going to be very similar to that. You took yours back, Flaming? I thought it was you. That's, as soon as I saw it missing, you were the first person I thought of, Flaming, that was going to take away their sub. Because the stream's over.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Of course not. My second person I thought was going to be Tyrone's. Alright. So let me go get some water before we're going to die a horrible death. Bang, bang.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, we got some food, we got some water. Let's go upstairs and get our water. And let's talk about what we need to do. Ah, guys! You know what I forgot to do? You're thinking about doing MC on Twitch, but taking serious topics. I think you will. I don't even know what that number is. I need to try and put the little commas to try and work out what that is. Yo. Need to work out. I'm just super happy I've got, yeah, what's MC? Battle? I realised that, Nick. I realised that afterwards. But I've got a cunning plan. Too much talking, you know I get distracted with the chat, Nick. But I've got a cunning plan that I can definitely turn that off. More than the human race. Minecraft. Ah, there you go. Have you seen Echo at all? Thank you very much, Dan. It's appreciated. And I think, yeah, appreciate the support. I've got people that have done that as well. Only, as I said, only a starting YouTuber, but it's been good. It's really been good to get the feedback, both positive and negative, to sort of try and create content that that you enjoy. All right, we've got about 45 minutes until we're going to finish this stream. Nick, you are correct. We forgot to turn it off, but what we're going to do now to finish off, we're going to head back to the alien power plant, and from the alien power plant, what's the easiest way to do this? No, we're going to fill up on food and water. We're going to go back to the main alien facility. From the main alien facility, we're then going to take the prawn back to the Cyclops. Any tips of going into the Aurora? Don't want to miss anything important in there. Okay, so Andre, there's Andreas, there's probably there's not a lot of side room, so you can do it very methodically, and I think you'll be right. So one area is the crew quarters. The next area is towards the like the workshop areas, and that as well. So I think if you just take it slowly, you don't have an oxygen problem, so you don't have to sort of panic. I won't. Especially you. Especially you, Daniel. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back. Oh, we'll get some food. We're going to head back. We will disable the certain thing on the planet. Thank you, Nick. Where's Samakawa when you need him? And actually, I want to use this opportunity. You can forget me, you don't... When I'm famous and I've got a beard battle, you can say, I was the one that told him. Hey, hey, Mac, yeah, Mac, are you still here?
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
And Mech, are you saying you're in Singapore? No, it's a shame because as you would know, Kiwi, I used to live in Singapore until around about October last year, and then I relocated to Thailand. So I still have an apartment in Singapore until about June this year. I don't know how to say what's up, Battle. I say g'day. No, not... Ah, did you used to live in Singapore? Or have you visited? No, not a HDB. I find it amazing that you know what a HDB is, Kiwi. There is a huge New Zealand community in Singapore. So we've got a full tank of food. You said you wanted to say something. What was it? No, I was going to use the opportunity to also thank the gaming lawyer, who I know there's a lot of people on here like Nick and a few others that when I first started this stream, G-Law sort of threw a raid over, and yeah, and a couple of those people have sort of stuck with me for the last sort of 2 to 3 weeks. So thank you to them. My roots are from there, but brought up in New Zealand. Ah, I would have never guessed that, Kiwi. Which part of Singapore were you from? My apartment is on Marine Parade, sort of east towards the airport. Singapore, I like Singapore. Expensive, but I like Singapore. So, okay, how are we going to do this? We can either take the prawn suit back and jump in. We will do that. We'll take the prawn suit back. That was a shitty dive. Ah. I can hear you, Nick. You're saying disarm the bloody base. So let's make our way to the top. Do. Completely forgot about it. turn this thing off. Okay, now last time she stuck a dirty great big needle in my arm and it scared the crap out of me. Did I? Here we go. Let's press it. Oh, did I? Oh, that was a bit of a fraudulent slip. Should have said crappy dive. I find that quite melodramatic that they have to turn, they're not just turning the power off to the gun, but they've literally turned all the power off to the building. Alright, so let's now head back. If I don't stumble over here. Let's take that lift one more time because I really like that lift. And if anyone hasn't seen it, let's go. And I want one of these at home. I'm only in a one-story house, so I don't know how it will work, but I definitely want one of those. So let's head back out so we can just check out this gun. Except it's night time, isn't it? Power is off, but the lift works. Happy days. I would have been buggered if the lift didn't work. The stairs would have been atrocious. Like, just I would have been buggered. It's night time. Of course, it's night time. But what I'm trying to see, even though it is night time, when I climb this rock, you can't see it, but the guns are actually facing downwards. That being said, the guns have been facing downwards before, but the power is off. So the power's off. I no longer have an affection. It's time to go home. Shit reminds me. It does, I agree, Kiwi. Yeah, those were the fun times. It took me 30 seconds to work out how to ban them. I assume those two didn't subscribe. They're not part of my 2000. Alright, let's swim down. That's what we're after. So let's grab this. No problems. I'll see you on, yeah, don't hesitate to jump back into Eco. We've got about 20 people playing Eco now, Kiwi. Oh, that's a bit sad. I guess she was too big to... A little bit too big to fit through that portal, wasn't she? But you do have some enzyme here. I think we go... Nope, that was a glitch. Alright. Time to try and get out of here safely. We got enough food, we got enough water.
Captain.
We're gonna take a few more of these before we go. Just in case. Yeah, I think she's had a good lot. Well, she's been probably captured in there for a while. Eco is like Minecraft. I was very lucky that my Twitch community chipped in and we rented a server for 3 months. So it's like it's an MMO Minecraft that's focused around 2001. Woohoo! Yeah, no, thank you, Battle. Like I said, I do. It is really a personal achievement. I'm very gracious of all the support that I've had over the last probably 6 months for people to do it in there. And it's a hard road to start off with. You don't know if your content's hitting a certain audience. Eco, going back onto the eco. So eco is like Minecraft. You're just building your house. The difference with eco is the game is there's a meteorite coming in to destroy your planet. So not only does everyone work together to build their home and take their professions, but it's all around the environment. So if people go and log all the trees, then the planet gets warmer. The water, the ice caps melt and the water rises, and all the fishermen that are down on the water, all their stuff becomes flooded. Yeah, it's quite nice, but it's sort of like Minecraft, but a more modern version of Minecraft. So it's sort of pixels and block. But yeah, we've got a server. The server's called Matrenn, so it's not hard to find. Yeah, feel free to jump in. So once or twice a week I stream it, but I don't stream me playing it. I actually travel around the world visiting people's houses. And I interview people and talk to them and actually have a look at their bases and their houses. Because like Minecraft, people are building crazy houses. Yeah, it is. Actually, I'm just going to get rid of this feather because he's blocking my view. So, alright, get off. Thank you. And let's go. Let's go home, guys. Let's go home. Alright, now the weird one, Nick, and because you saw G-Law do this, I cannot believe we have not been hassled by a sea dragon at all. It's insane. Hey, Lieutenant Bad Cody Lee, hello to you too. See, where? I have no idea where the sea dragon is. It's like it's a glitch or something, because the sea dragon is normally hanging out here. So let's head over this way, which is where we need to go. Yeah, I know you were saying that. You're saying that, Nick. I've been attacked by it. Oh, that hurt. Now, theoretically, these warpers should no longer attack me. Hello. They're not attacking you anymore. So, for those that don't know, is obviously what the warpers do is they attack people that are infected. And because we are no longer infected, we got a reprieve. Alright. So we need to get up that hole. So let's try. There we go. Wow, I've never done that before. I don't know if that was a glitch. Alright, so I am going to try that again. Maybe he did. Maybe the sea dragon is using the restroom. Alright, sorry guys, I need to see if that was a glitch or if that's actually part of the game. There's the Cyclops, so we're not too far, so let's just jump back down. Because if that's like a steam geyser and it throws you up. So basically I was walking up to the top, I got to the top, nah, it must have been a glitch. Oh, that's a shame. The worst bit is now how do I get out? But that's alright. We will work that out. What do you want me to do, Flaming? You want me to kill the sea dragon? So we should be able to... Easy! Easy. So there's our little Cyclops sitting there. It is. Ironically, the Predator is actually named after someone that was in the channel, Lieutenant Bad. The same as the, everything is named, I think... Oh, okay, I'm just checking out the plants. I think Dark Souls 3 came out on the Humble. Alright, so let's... Now's probably a good time to sell this property, I think.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hey, that's a good view. Let's grab some plants, a little bit of food. Now what I'm also going to do is I'm just going to do a little bit of drilling here to get some supplies. Obviously we need a heap of titanium for building the rocket home. So I'm just going to... I've got close to 500 out in Dark Souls 3. Oh, that's insane. Battle? That is insane. Okay, let's put all these ones in. Got a little bit carried away, but we're good. Actually, we can just throw them in the locker. Let's take all this titanium, because we're going to need a heap of titanium. Hello, Skooska. I hope I said that username correctly. I've definitely probably pronounced 95% of the usernames incorrectly, unless your name is something like Nick, which I'm pretty sure I've pronounced that one correctly. Everything else I think I've destroyed. Make the Cyclops colour the colour of the Predator's body and mask. It is such a lovely to state. The warp neighbour finally got to living in. Then drill away. Alright, let's go. So we'll get a little bit of... Look at that lava right there. Probably not the best place to park. So what I was saying is I should, if the theory is correct and what it's being told is, and there's a bit of a glitch. I think the glitch is you swim up to warpers now, they freak out. Hello, hello, Mr. Warper. Hello. Isn't it so nice that these things don't attack you? I don't think I can scan it because I think I've already scanned one. Oh. Life's good. Life is good when you're not getting harassed by warpers. Oh, but I do need to fix that at 50%.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You are welcome. Alright, let's go get a little bit of titanium and then let's start going home, guys. Yes, you're correct, Lieutenant Bad. Is without giving... Yeah, I won't give too much of a spoiler for those that are still playing the game. But yes, the warpers attack you because you have the virus. And once you cure the Kara virus, which we just have, they no longer attack you. No storage room? Oh, Struth. Bloody hell. Okay, let's take a little bit of this. And a little bit of that. And let's get in. I think that's probably plenty. No, I can do one more. Let's quickly look for another titanium. And actually, if I don't see titanium, I'll take crystals. Because then with crystals, we can finish off another aquarium. I think there was something around the corner here. Hey, no problems at all. Flaming, you enjoy your drink. Once again, thank you for popping in as always. And you may pop back, or I may see you tomorrow. Have a think of what games you want me to stream, Flaming, too. Lead. Titanium. Alright, we'll just grab a little bit more titanium. Bugger off. We must be nearly full. Finally caught you live. Hey, Duckinator89. Thank you very much, Duckinator. Thank you for popping in and saying that live. I really appreciate it. I'm glad it's helped you. And thank you for your we're full. Thank you for your support. We were also commemorating in this stream that we just hit the milestone of 2,000, and I'm sure you're one of those 2,000. So thank you, Duck. And now, have you finished the game yet, Duck, or are you still going through the stages? All right, let's go home, guys. Let's go home. It's been a long journey.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
We've got a full bag. That is full of titanium. Let's eat some more trees. We're full. Let's empty these in lockers. Now let's have some trees. I think it's just going to be slow consumption though. Oh, we've got plenty of water, so I'm not too worried about that. And is it just me? It's tilting, yeah. That even made me a little bit nauseous. 2002. We're borderline on it's going viral. Let's go home, guys. Let's go home. Engines on.
Engine powering up.
Alright, lights off. We're good.
Ahead slow.
Sound the horn, reversing. Cameras, and let's get out of here. You just made it to the lava castle, had to get off. Well, I hope this isn't a spoiler for you, because we're currently, yeah, we're at the lava castle, so I think we're fine. No, I don't. I don't have an Xbox. Duck, I know what you're talking about. If this wasn't about the 5th time I've played it, definitely the first time. I still jump. I've still jumped doing this video. But I agree. I know things are there. Oh, when did I jump last? I think, Duck, I was doing a video and Nick and a few others are here watching it, and I was giving a presentation on the torpedoes. And we thought, oh, let's use the torpedoes on the Leviathan. See, these things won't attack you. Happy. Hi, guys. And yeah, but they came out of nowhere, or it came out of nowhere and just scared the... Yeah. Ah, sorry. Sorry, that's alright. Well, I hope you still get something out of it. I mean, the game itself is just amazingly fun, so... Oh! Did I miss, or do we have to go out this way? Sorry guys, I'm just looking. I think I still go this way and then I go up. Momentarily distracted, but it's alright. It's not the first time I've been distracted by the chat. This is it. Alright, now I know where we are. Does get a little bit hard to navigate. There we go, that's what we're after, the big blue mist. Full speed ahead, I know. Ramming speed. Let's go. I think this is just... Where's all my music? That's what I want to know. Why have I not got music? Music's there. Just getting clobbered by fish at the moment. So we need to shimmy in here a little bit. Shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy. I think, here we go, I think the music just adds an extra immersive part to this game. Like, the game is just beautiful anyway. But the music, here we go. Let's speed it up.
Ahead standard.
Let's try not to scratch too much paint on this thing. Don't play... It's nice, isn't it? I think the colour in this game is amazing. And the other one that I like about this is if I leave this, like, it just lights up the entire ship. Now I'm going to exit the same way I came, which is through Life Pod 2, and the reason is because I'm going to stop and grab some crystals. It's probably the best place to actually grab crystals, so we can grab some crystals for making another containment. Obviously the other way you can leave is actually that way, and that will take you to the Degassi 500 metre site. So there's two ways. I know, I'm not hearing any music either, it's a shame. Let's go. For those that have done this, I will admit, except for the fact that I've just hit the branch and the wall. No, I'm good. Well, let's go down a little bit and we're fine. So we'll follow this out. We'll get to life pod 2. Were the elite... It's all... I know. It's, my camera's gonna get stuck. Should've went under this one. A little bit of rubbing. We can put a lick of paint on it. We'll be okay. So we're now heading up. And besides a couple little tree stumps that sort of are a little bit of a bugger, everything else through here is generally okay. Then we're going this way. We're going this way. And we're good. We're out. So obviously these is where we got the ghost weed from. For those that watched when we made the and it's daylight. I'm not gonna grab the crystal from here. Life pod 2 should be in front of us. There's life pod 2 right there. That was easy, guys, to get out. Easy. Easy peasy. So now let's head home. There's our marker. I do... I'm going to stop here for a second. Turn the engines off.
Engine powering down.
And I'm just going to collect some crystals. So we'll throw what we've got in here. Drink. Let's go get some crystals. Because I would like to make another container just before we fly, or after we fly off. And I think this is the best place for farming crystals, personally. It's easy to find them, and they seem to be plentiful. Well, sorry, crystals, I mean quartz, sorry. I guess you knew that. It's so nice to be able to farm without having the hassle of warpers just annoying you. the fact that we're like buddies. Normally when you sort of, and you've all played it, you've played the game, you hear that sound, you sort of go, where is it? Where is it? Three spots left. Who wants them? Last three. Who's the lucky last three? Lucky last. Oh, look at all that gold. Gold, gold. Don't need gold. Uno. Uno. Three. Okay, done. Let's go home. Let's go home. Take me on the ship. Oi, get off. Hey, see you later, Bad. I didn't see you. Thank you very much for popping on. Have a good one. Keep forgetting where the camera is. And we're heading home. Let's arc her up.
Engine powering up.
Sound that engine and let's go. We're going to keep going at medium speed. Whoa, crab squid! Where is your egg, Mr. Crab Squid? It's just like a huge EMP grenade. I see you found a friend for life battle. $800 meters. I know, I completely agree. But that was an easy, I won't say escape, that was... There you go, there's a bit of sunlight, that's nice. Whoop, whoop, sorry, almost. Bit of a sunrise. Make sure I'm not going to hit anything while I do this. Or a sunset, I think it is. Certainly the Cyclops has not seen the, has certainly not seen home for a while. Look at all this. Well, watch out, Mr. Stalker. Probably going to need some more stalker teeth too. Okay, where are we? There's our base. Would have been nice if they made like a Cyclops docking station. Here we are. And we are done. Almost full power, switch it.
Engine powering down.
And that's it. We made it home. We didn't even need to fire a decoy. Sorry, I'm actually going to do something. For those that haven't seen how the decoys work, so literally you just, by seeing here you saw the ping. Now normally if things are attacking you, we're just lucky no one attacked us. That would be nice. You're exactly right. That would actually be really good, Nick. If you could park on the side with a bit of an airlock and a side door, I think that would be a cool addition. So literally you'll get pinged if something's attacking you, and you literally hit the countermeasures and it will fire one torpedo.
Deploying decoy.
And obviously then the creatures are attracted to that decoy. So let's drop out. Actually, it's alright, we're back up. Let's grab our lights on. You're a prawn suit. I should have saved it beforehand. I've actually jumped out once and accidentally hit a fish and died. So you can see, let's go up and actually have a look at that decoy for a second. I've never really seen it in the water, because normally when you've launched a decoy, you're not actually jumping in the water to see what your decoy looks like. So I don't think it normally goes to the surface. I think it normally just sits X meters away from your ship, and then it sort of attracts the creatures around it. But there you go. That's how your decoy works. It obviously fires. Ah, it must fire from here. Alright, so I need to... Where's this thing? It was here, wasn't it? I need to do this or it's just going to suck my batteries dry. Ah, I know what I need to do. 1 second. Is it back on or has it gone away? We know how to fix this, don't we? We invested great money in how to fix things. So there's none on there. But let's just, for sake of making sure, and then hopefully that will make sure they're fine. Okay, let's go back in the base. Don't do it in this one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And there we have it, we're home. Grab a little bit of food. Absolutely perfect timing. I need to get rid of some crystals if I want some food. Quartz. Diamonds. Just going to throw the rest in there. They look the same. Grab some food. And consume. Alright, it is that time of the day, guys. The 2-hour stream has come to the end. So you know what time of day it is. It's time to grab a coffee. grab a seat. I've parked it a little bit too low. I should have got the height. Alright, let's do a quick recap. So, got the Sea Emperor, we made the enzyme. I'm not going to die. Have my coffee. Made the enzyme. The hatching enzyme. From the hatching enzyme, we then got the cure. From the cure, we then disabled the gun. We got our Cyclops out. We hit 2K. Thank you very much, Battle. We hit 2K. When we went to the captain's quarters gave us the Neptune launch pad. Now, if people have completed this straight after go live, which I did using a pre-live build, which I did in my first one, then what happens is you had all these blueprints. But in this case, tomorrow we will make the launch pad. From the launch pad, it will then give you 5 individually, not at the same time. It will give you another blueprint, and then you make that blueprint, and then you make another blueprint, and then you make another one. So you make the rockets, you make the body, you make the gantry, and you make the actual I guess crew quarters, whatever that is. I can't think of what the terminology is, but we can get that terminology by going to the databanks very quickly. Blueprints, vehicles, Neptune escape rockets. So there you go. You get the launch platform. We've got the launch platform. Then you'll get the gantry. Then you get the stage 1, the primary thrusters. Then you get the fuel reserve. Then you get the cockpit. That's the one, not capsule, cockpit. So tomorrow we will start building the rocket. And we'll make a call. We'll either take off tomorrow or we'll take off Wednesday, but neither or. We will finish this week, either tomorrow, being Tuesday my time, or Wednesday. Just depends how long it takes to actually get it. So once again, thank you very much for your support. I hope you've enjoyed the streams. Thank you very much for helping me get to 2,000, and thank you for sharing my milestone together while we watch this video together. Don't forget to hit the likes. Obviously that helps us out heaps. I have said it a couple of times. I do stream on Twitch, but I stream games. So when I say games like RimWorld, doing Echo at the moment, sort of those sort of games, not FPS. You're more than welcome to join me when I just find a link. 1 second. It may come as a complete surprise, but clearly my link is Matrenn. The second one is I do have a Discord channel. If you're ever playing this game, even though that I'll stop streaming this week, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to jump in the Discord. It's only a small community, like the community that's watching now, but it's a community that will help. A lot of them, actually most of them in there have played Subnautica. So if it's not this game or it's another game, it's always there to help. And you are more than welcome. It is there for exactly that reason, just to get a community of people, like-minded people that love playing games. Whoop, didn't work. Give me a second. And you're more than welcome to jump in if you've got any questions that come in. Now, the next one was actually the games to play. So, a couple of things that I thought of, and I'll just go through a couple of games that I thought of very quickly. I just need to bring it up on the screen. Games that I was thinking of, and I have not played these games, so it will be slightly different because I'll be finding my way around the actual game itself. So there's obviously recently we've got what do we got? Can't even see it. blue sheep. Thank you very much. I wouldn't have found you. I probably would have kicked you out, thinking it was some spy in their battle. So I'm just trying to think as the ones that just came in. So you've got the one that just got released recently. Oh, it's killing me now. So you've got Hellblade, Sununa's Sacrifice. Now I've been told, I've got that game, I've never played the game, but I've been told that it's got a really good immersive storyline. So that's... was it Hellblade? So that is an option. Whoops, it's not letting me type. Don't know why it's not letting me type, but that's all right. We'll put up with that one. So that's one. Obviously, you've got the game that was also just released. Well, that's gone through. What's Kingdom Come Deliverance? Now, although that I'm interested, I mean, I would be interested in streaming that game. It's quite a popular game. It's quite a popular game now, so you know there's probably a lot of people streaming that at the moment, whereas obviously Subnautica and other games like that, the hype was down a bit, so it also helped people that were playing the game. I will have a think of some other games at the beginning of the next show. I'll put them in. Yes, it does. I think it is sort of like a Witcher. I don't know how the storyline is with it. I think the Sununa, once again, Sununa's Sacrifice, I haven't played it. Some of my peers and colleagues that have streamed the game and played the game said it's just got a really good storyline. But I will do some research tonight. But if you've got ideas, guys, if you've got any ideas, Suma or Soma? Sunu. Oh, I typed it on there. It didn't actually work. Sunuma's. It's not letting me type. I don't know. Can you believe it? I've been kicked out of my own channel. I think it's that one. Sununa's Sacrifice. Yeah. So yeah, have a think tomorrow morning before we actually start making the ships. I mean, tomorrow's really going to be a building day. So have a think of the games during tomorrow's stream. Please throw the titles. Summer. Have a think. And I'm more than happy to sort of come through. I may already own the game. If not, I'd be happy to invest in it and then to do it. So thank you again, guys. Thank you very much for your support as always. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes. We will see you same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow. Thank you. Stay safe. Happy gaming. And let's hit the Markiplier doll again.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to Subnautica.
Alright, we're good. Alright, thank you very much, guys. And remember, when you're playing the game, just keep calm. It's good. Enjoy it, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.